It wind and my Hello, Freezy. Hello, Ticonderoga. Hello, Sean. Hello, Maverick. Hello, Jadowski. Time is yeah, it's time to do the raid dungeon, which is Final Fantasy XI. I have no idea what Final Fantasy XI is about. Not a frog. Or wait, are my viewers frogs? How's it going? Well, it's going all right for right now. 290, holy shit. I say all right because I had to go out today to do a thing. And I almost sat back and probably said something that would get me on lists, but nope, that didn't end up happening. Essentially, today I had to take my dad to go get to do stuff with his what's it called, the funny direct deposit with Social Security. And you see, I called them last week, legitimately like a week ago. I think it was either a week ago Tuesday or a week ago Wednesday, and I was like, hey, I would like to make an appointment. Originally it was for Thursday. We were going to go tomorrow, but like it was going to rain almost all day tomorrow, so I decided against it and we decided to do it today. And people on the phone went, hey, you don't need an appointment. I'm like, okay, well, if I don't need an appointment for this, we will just go. So I come in today and like you have the security guard, and he's like, do y'all have an appointment? We're like, no, you know. And it was like, well, you need an appointment, so you need to like call them and schedule an appointment for this and things. That it's like, wait, like I called last week and you told me no appointments was needed. I don't know who you talked to. And I'm like, I'm about to sit there and about to say like, you know, this is the reason why Ted Kaczynski is right or something like that. You know, one of those types of sentiments of, wow, this is why government institutions, like, why people dislike them. But then like one of the social workers there was like, no, yeah, I understand, like they implemented this Friday, so I can understand. Because God, did I just not want to be like you have to understand, it's an hour to this Social Security office, which I always think is fucking stupid because it sits on the other side of a city from where we are. It takes an hour's drive. And what I think is even stupider is considering the surrounding counties and let's say certain zip codes where I used to live, which would be much closer to this office. I used to not have to go to that office. I would actually have to go to another one that was in about the same distance but a different direction. So I'm sitting there and trying to think, why is this Social Security office located right here when the closest counties that would also go to that Social Security office are on my side of the city? Because the county north of it ain't going to that fucking Social Security office. The counties to the west of it aren't. Maybe a couple of counties to the south, but at that point in time, you're talking about the south side and the east side. But yeah, once again, my dealings with the government continue to frustrate me to no ends. God damn it. Hey, aren't you Theresa? That certainly saves me a lot of trouble. I asked to find you on behalf of Mila Ja. Here's happenings around Mamook of late, and we thought one of your worldly experience would be able to help us out, make sense of things. Have the time and inclination to aid us, you wait here in Mamook. You'll find her at the plaza, a large building near the two-headed statue. Mamook. It's this last one. Because this Yaktel. Last time I was social security outfit, they were wanting people for weapons, so it didn't have. The mace rolled out of a person, tackled. Jeez. Okay, but technically, like, that's not a weapon. That's just self-defense. Even worse is like going into the office. There's nobody there. Like, I think there was like maybe 2 other people who came in after us. There was barely anybody working there. Fucked up. Thank you for coming. Truth be told, I was unsure if it was right to call on you, but the troubles we now face cannot be overcome with strength of our alone. I'll begin. We found a fallen traveler in Skydeep's note. For our mercy, his wounds were not life-threatening. His kind is not a common sight in these lands, tall and slender of build with pointed ears. Yet he has yet to awaken, but speaks in sleep of strange things that make little sense to us. It was our hope that you might recognize something in his ramblings, or mayhap jog his memory once he regains consciousness. Might you be willing to speak with him? Sure. Milja, the traveler stirs. Oh, wow. Very good, if you would be so kind to bring him here. Yeah, that's an Elzen. We're glad you're awake and in good health. Besides, may I ask your name, traveler? My name, I'm sorry, I can't remember. Well, that helps us none. It seems the fall has affected his memory. In any case, his presence here is a complete mystery to us. His armor is the only hint to whence he came. Does anything about him strike you as out of the ordinary? Well, I've never seen that armor before. Not much different from any other Elzen I've met, or would it be Eldite? An adventurer, me? Ah! I remember. I'm an Elvan adventurer. And you're Mamulja. Could it be that I've come to Mamook? Wait, if I'm in Mamook, then I must have been taken prisoner. So readily believe us as enemies. Perhaps he comes from land unfamiliar with our customs across the salt. There's no place called Mamook. Maybe it came from Alexandria. They could be weird different. Hello, Avalon. More channel points. Have fun. Yay. No way to know for certain in which case. Emilia, we must gather our strongest fighters at once. Why? What's happened? Gulu Jaja's shade has returned. It's sighted near Gawk Drak descent, but Cool Jaja has engaged the operation, but I fear the worst. The vow of Resolve's companion, feed the Brotherhood, I suspect. You would understand the graveness of the situation better than most. In recent days, the late Dawn Server's shade has been seen wandering the woods of Yaktel. I have reason to believe that it's involved in like manner to the one we used in the feat. Only a privileged few of the Buniwa should be privy to knowledge required to form the rite. The culprit was found in time, but we have a more pressing matter at hand now. Take your head. I must hurry and inform the Lance Guard. Bakul Jaja requires reinforcement. Okay, we're going to deal with Bakul Jaja here. He's the one on our journey. The Dawn Server's shade. I fear he might not hold out until the guard assembles. I'm love to ask such a favor, but would you aid Bakul Jaja in this battle? Yes, I will stab the motherfucker in the back. I mean, you're dead. Gold Drak descent is to the west of here. Please go and help my son. Oh wait, that's your son. Please ignore what I just said about stabbing him in the back. I like how he didn't even comment upon like my own race, which doesn't happen. Galoo Jaja. And it's like they're not even gonna comment that like I am a weird race they've never seen before. A female. Hello, Schnitzel. Let's see. Oh, it's just at the cenote. Yeah. Oh, I had to look over and make sure that the chat was still covered. I am I'm just sitting back and thinking about like how so in 14 or sorry in 11 I know that like the cat people there's no male cat people, and then there's no female of the big race. Wow. Pathetic, and you could call yourself blessed siblings. Not bad. You might actually prove a challenge. I've come to help. If you come to help, stay on your guard. He's not alone. Yeah, of course he has the other head. You look stupid. What's this? Another monster needed slaying? Don't worry, I'll send them packing. Here I go. Nullifying dropkick. Oh no, you don't. Can't explain why, but something told me I had to be here. Ah, not bad at all, but it'll take more than a couple of Tauruses to stop me. Taurus, are you daft, girl? You can speak. It's a shame you don't seem to have any manners. My name is Prish. You do well to remember it. Prish? You let yourself get caught off guard, man. Hahaha, looks like I win. Oh. They see me as demons. One Taurus down, one to go. I hope you're ready. Yeah, at ease, Prish. We've seen to our task. Come. Whatever you say, Olmia. Olmia, what's she talking about? Prish, wait, please don't go. I am the confused. I'm guessing the word of the Dawn Son of a Shade is what brought you here. I don't know what that girl has to do with all this, but clearly she's aligned with whoever summoned them. The way remains open, though. There's no telling where it leads. Even so, they cannot be allowed to return. We have a duty to protect this forest, and I'll not see it torn apart by some two-headed imposter. Let's hurry after them, brother. Watch over that one, won't you? Prish, what happened to you? What do you have to say, man? Everything's still hazy, but we recall fighting alongside that girl. We were comrades in arms, I think. But something was clearly wrong with her. She not only took me for a monster, but she called her two-headed companion Olmia. The Olmia I know is an elven woman, a far cry from the reptilian fiend we encountered. Something dark has taken hold of her, Cloud and mine. I have to go and... Ugh. I will go. And I will kill. You will put yourself in harm's way for my sake? Thank you. Okay, we're just gonna stand here? I recognize that look, the eyes of a woman who's seen more than their fair share of battle. Despite what Prish has done, she was a dear friend to me, I'm fairly certain. Have care, friend. There's no telling what lies beyond that portal. PS2 looking ass. Do I know the first walk? Well, that was really fast getting into this. Okay. We'll cut. Oh. Oh no, it's 30 minutes. Shit. But I like doing DPS with the 24-mans because then, like, if I fuck up, it doesn't matter. I'm a DPS. Well, I guess we get to sit here and chat, which is Zatsu's. Well, shit. I don't really have much to say today. That's the thing. I've already talked about like the big thing, which was legitimately fucking social security. I think I did buy an electric can opener today because like, oh, never mind. We're fine. The game heard electric can opener and decided to proc. We can't allow the lizardman to talk about his electric can opener from fucking Walmart that he bought because like both crank can openers have been fucking up and are like hard to fucking open now. And after this, we get to see the epilogue to Pandemonium, which, fuck you. Okay, it's like, about that can open. Fucking hate that, like, please. I've only spent like a minute here. You motherfuckers need to actually, like, accept. Ah. All right. Why does this kind of look like Ulduar? Old. Why did I almost say Ulduar? Ulduar is fucking WoW. Ulda. Wait, people are dead. Why are people dead? Also, since this is MMO, the bullshit does it. Once again, fucking, bullshit doesn't apply.
Cause people die when they are killed.
Yeah, that's really true.
Careful. That girl is stronger than she looks.
Oh wait, I should. Whoop.
How about we start with a big fat knuckle sandwich? Here we go! Wait for it! Wait for it!
I don't know where to go. I'm just going to go over here. Okay.
Bam!
Oh, okay.
Is that all you've got? Wait for it! Wait for it! Wait for it!
Okay, so how many times he says that is probably the thing. Kind of? Maybe? I guess that was it.
Nervine drop kick to your fat head! Altana, give me strength!
I don't know, like, if 11 had, like, voice acting. Like, there's a chance that it did, but I don't know.
By the light of the dawn!
But I wouldn't know. I've never played 11.
Not bad! Not bad at all!
11 always seemed boring. Especially by the time, like, I started getting into MMOs.
for it! Wait for it!
Oh.
Auroral uppercut!
I just watched a
Man,
bunch
is that
of
all?
people
And I was just working
die.
up an appetite. Behold, the blessed power of Altana. Still kicking? Cause so am I.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Are we going to have another problem?
Wait for it.
Okay, wait for it.
Wait for it.
Okay, no, it's 2.
Open your eyes.
Yeah, that, you know what?
This should do
I
it.
get it. I understand why they have to have voice acting here. If they didn't, it would be really fucked up.
Take this and that and one of these. Now we're having a party. Time to get serious. Wait for it.
Okay, that's
Wait
1.
for it.
That's 2.
You can't stop the flood of mortal existence. I'm not done yet.
Oh, could. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Okay, that's 1.
Wait for it.
Okay, 2. She sounds like she's about to climax. Wait for it. How did she get so big out here? She was so tiny when we first saw her.
Eat this! Take this and that and one of these.
Hello, Maxwell. I am not doing the bit fully since I'm playing 14. But welcome me. You're playing Yume Nikki.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
Welcome in Sparky the Arsenal horse. There we go. I almost said artisanal. And welcome in Maxwell.
The only way out is forward.
I have never played Final Fantasy 11. Every piece of reference
forest,
does
huh?
not hit me in any way. Play a bunch of game. You played a bunch of game. So not just Yume Nikki.
We'll look after the girl.
Huh? Oh my god, we're doing wall pulls. Yay.
What is that? Is some kind of Tural Vitral?
This is probably some location from 11. I have one more person calls the arse horse today. I'm going to please commit terrorism.
Something up ahead. something big.
Well, I was gonna say our seasonal, right? Our seasonal.
But surely it's no match for you.
Whoops. Dragon. Fafnir. Oh, how far do you want me to go? Oh, that's a long. That was a distance. It's a bad time. Makes ready to land. I am going to run away from the circle. Intense heat radiates from Fafnir's mouth. That? Oh! Okay, that was a stay under. Well, shit. Yeah, shit. Well, I didn't know. Okay, he's raising his tail again. He's showing his cock. Oh wait, it's multiples. You know, it's like Ockmorn, except no. Starters. Oh. Whoops. Spin. Tumultuous winds. Oh shit. That's an instant kill. I didn't realize that those winds were spinning. It's fine, I'm DPS, I can die. You see, when it's a dungeon, I'm tanking. Then, you know, if we fail, it's not my fault. If I'm in a raid and we fail, it's not my fault because I'm only one of many DPS. Ockmorn is dangerous. I mean, it's dangerous if you're... You know what? That's true. You know, Ockmorn isn't dangerous at all. Let me say it a different way. Ockmorn is only as dangerous as the people in the party are. Because if a motherfucker just like moves, it's fucked. You just gotta have you know, the people not be stupid like me. I'm stupid. Okay, now he's doing the funny spin fire. use it. You never know, that might be a fucking LV3 that we can use later on for the cleanup of the ads. Give me LV2.
Teleportation magic. Ah, brace yourselves.
Where my treasure chest? I need my loot.
Aye, so where are we now? And what are these floating ruins?
Thank you, Cool Jaja. I'm glad you're here to sit back and aiming. Shit. Of course, the ones that exist are the ones that I like have the 700. That's fine. The Cool Jaja's punishment for being the Cool Jaja is to do the Final Fantasy XI raid with us. Look, it doesn't matter how many dead babies were in that fucking dungeon. The Cool Jaja was still an asshole. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on either.
You suck.
I've never played 11, so like all of these references are meaningless.
There's something about that big tower.
Yo, it's a despot. Huh? Oh, it's doing a suck. Wait, hold on, that's interruptible. I don't remember where my interrupt is.
You got sucked.
The only thing I know from Final Fantasy XI was that one dungeon in Stranger of Paradise that was the Final Fantasy XI dungeon. Are we fighting adventurers?
This should be interesting.
Oh god. Why would you do that? They're marking.
You shall be burned by the rage that controls you.
I'm just starting to think about fucking World of Warcraft. I'm sorry. Now you might be going, well, Xavier, why the fuck are you talking about World of Warcraft? And the answer is,
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
in Wrath of Lich King, there's a raid dungeon in, like, right before Ice Crown Citadel that's called Trial of the Crusader.
By the envy that drives you.
Now you see, Trial of the Crusader it has a boss that is just like fight the classes, but like it's like the opposite faction, so it's kind of like, yeah. fight this faction. And this is what this kind of reminds me of. Maybe. Oh, that wasn't it. That wasn't the finale of that attack. Hold on. I have not actually been doing this properly, have I?
You shall be smothered by the arrogance that consumes you.
What? I don't know what hit me. I'm not a tank, yeah. I've decided to go DPS. That way, if I'm a failure, it doesn't matter.
You shall be defeated by the apathy that plagues.
Preparing a powerful jutsu. I don't know which one we should actually be fighting first.
Envy and ghosts! Cowardice dismembers!
Oh wait, it's a samurai. The fun part about samurais in 11, if I remember correctly, is they're considered a tanking class instead of DPS.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
Oh no, meteor.
Arrogance defiles.
What? What actually happened there? No, actually, what happened there? I guess it's because of the meteor, the fucking healers couldn't keep up. Ah, it's fine. I don't think everybody was here, but fine, it's fine.
You shall be burned by the rage that controls you.
Actually, hold on. I want to see something. epic hero dueling in a decisive battle.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
So, I forgot what my... Oh, there it is. There's interject. Or was that arm's length? Fuck. Never mind.
You shall be twisted by the envy that drives you.
Rage cleaves.
Cowardice dismembers.
Oh, he's gonna do the guillotine.
You shall be smothered by the arrogance that consumes you.
I still don't know. Okay, I guess it was... I still don't know what's going on in this fight. They say lines. I guess there are heroes and adventurers from the
You
game.
shall be defeated by the apathy that plagues you.
Envy engulfs.
Over here. Okay, I guess this is when...
Cowardice dismembers.
Oh, God.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds
Is
you.
it that? Okay, I think it's that. Fumio, this.
Arrogance defiles.
Okay. We survived that time. Colonel, we survived. We managed to avoid drowning. Alright, just start.
Well fought. Wuklamat chose her companions well.
Okay, but now I have gloves, so
Our next destination. No doubt a warm reception awaits us. Let's
Raiden,
go and have
that's
a
a
look.
fucking stupid thing to say.
What? Why only you?
mapping the realm. Ueno. Shadow Lord. Arise, chicken, arise.
Mortals, allow me to show you the depths of my hatred and your folly!
It's the Dynamis Lord. Hold on.
I cannot die! Not until I have eradicated you and your kind from this world!
The Shadow Lord readies his blade. Okay, so right, left. Oh, okay, yeah.
The land trembles before my might! Frail mortals!
Oh my God.
I will tear your flesh and crush your bones!
So that way and then that way. Okay. All energy in the palm of his hand. Oh no. Oh, I didn't get to see what changed
Flames of
there.
hatred! Oh, how they burn! There will be naught left of man but smoke and ash!
Oh. Hatred spills from the sigils. Oh, in.
Let the fires ride and rage!
Okay,
Kneel
wrong
before
Camille.
me! Your demise shall
Camille,
portend
whatever.
the extinction of Altana's vile progeny!
Okay. So I need to pay attention to his funny hands. Huh?
Shantotta is going to show up in one of these, isn't she?
Maybe because okay, so here's the thing. Shantoto was part of a collab event like a decade ago, or like a while back. I don't remember. Maybe it was in I think it was in A Realm Reborn. So technically, Shantoto has already been in the game.
This insult! I will scour it away with your blood! Give up your painful strivings! Give in to the darkness of oblivion! Your funeral dirge has begun. Its mournful notes sing of your demise.
Error slash? Error?
Wretched filth, return to the feculent soil that birthed you.
That didn't do jack or shit. Okay, that way, and then the other way, and then back again. Fuck. I didn't hit the button.
Behold, as the spate of my rage quenches the candle of your trivial existence.
There. 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 I don't know what he's... Oh. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't pay attention to that first one.
Can your vaunted justice withstand the brunt of the deepest rancor and wrath?
I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna pop that. Okay. If I see two, I move forward.
I will crush you like the insects you are!
I guess it doesn't really matter.
I will not fall. I will keep coming back until the fires of wrath consume me.
Yeah, whatever. Supposedly this guy was like the first major villain of like... of like the MMO. Oh. Okay, so hold on. We're just going to... Yeah. That... No. Bullshit. I was technically out of the way. Well, it's fine. If they can get... I was like 2 seconds away from popping the LB3 anyways. If they just res one healer, they can LB3.
The land trembles before my might!
No, they will die. They will stay dead.
before me!
Amazing.
Your demise shall portend the extinction of Altana's vile progeny!
Amazing. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm getting to the fucking paladin. Is that it? Yes, that's it. Okay. I won nothing. Well, no. I won glove. So I don't have to come back to this one. Are you all right? Okay, we've lost voice acting because we're not in the dungeon. She's merely sleeping. It remains to be seen if she'll give us a fight when she wakes. Ah, she stirs. Hello. Ah! A two-headed lizard tried to take a bite out of me, huh? Scrawny-like thing would barely make for a snack. Besides, we don't eat people. I'm a little on edge. If you've no quarrel with us, we've none with you. We only wish to talk. Can they really be trusted? No. Don't nod. I should know better than judge people based on their appearance. It's fine, we are an intimidating specimen. There are many women who want to suck our dick. I'm Prish, by the way. Nice to meet you. There's much of this we don't understand, but what we do understand is the battle's won, for now at least. We would otherwise have struggled to prove the decisive victory against the Dawn Server's Shade and the rest of those fiends. That is to say, thank you for your help there. He's in the city, huh? What are your names again? Racer and Bakul Jaja, right? I don't even know where you're from, but I can tell you that I love to visit. Can't say I've ever seen anyone quite like you before. If you've done it with a small talk, but do you mind explaining why you attacked us? What in the world are you talking about? Don't play fool. You were spouting nonsense about us being Tauruses. You nearly killed a man on your rampage. Well, I do recall fighting Taurus not long ago to protect Olmia. Olmia. A friend of hers, you say? Well, that's all well and good. She was addressing Galu's Jaja's save with that name. The incantations needed to summon it are said to be based on much older magic, one capable of clouding people's minds. If our enemy is skilled enough to summon Galu Jaja, it stands to reason such tricks are not beyond them. Meaning you young priest here was likely tricked into believing the shade was this Olmia person. It was all an illusion then. It's starting to come back to me. There was someone who warned me that dear friend needed my protection. He was blue like your left head and gave me these bizarre weapons. Blue like me. I usually fight with my fists, but I didn't think twice to accept what they gave me. I suppose their magic is to blame. In any case, I hope the real Olmia hasn't been dragged into this. Can you tell us anything about the one you thought was your Olmia? Where they might be hiding, perhaps? Like, what that I could, but when I got here, I was all by my lonesome. Here being where exactly? Drano. At least I think it's Drano. I've never seen anything like that here before. Wayno? Juno? Wayno? Mostly empty and there's few people lingering about. If you know where to look, maybe you can tell us something. Go with Prish and see what you can learn of this place and the whereabouts of that shade. We will remain here and keep watch on this rift. Last exception. Do it as some... Okay, so like that's the one that I didn't really play, so that makes sense. Oh, we should stop by Tinshando's as well. It's in the back of Neptune's Spire, across the way from the fountain. Oh good, I was hoping someone would run into you. I don't wish to be overly foiled, but why are you speaking with that Mamulja letter? More importantly, what was it doing here? They would never dare to venture beyond the shores of Arajdaj unless, my gods, has Galu Jaja been laid siege to Art Unga? Is Drano next to fall? I don't know anybody's siege an invasion, but that Mamulja over there is a friend of mine. There ain't nothing for you to worry about. That poor man's probably confused about more than we all are. Auction house, any questions? It's in the past, great wealth. Adventurers gather from all corners of the world to buy and sell their spoils here. The taxes are a pain, but it's worth the wide selection. Just between you and me, though, I've heard you can cut a great deal with the merchants peddling their wares just outside of town. Why is it closed? The auction house never closes. Maybe they're waiting for things to return back to normal around here, wherever they are, or whenever they reopen. I suggest you stop by. Who knows? Maybe you get lucky and find something way below market price. You're new to Drano, aren't you? I can tell by the way you're taking the sides. The city was built upon the Heaven's Bridge, connecting two great continents of Quan and Mindartia. You find an upper and lower level port and administrative plaza of Rulud Gardens. At least you would have before. All the ins and outs of Lower Ueno appear to be blocked or cut off. The situation here is worse than I thought. Monstaris recorded Dale? Mia 1K can I have? Alas, my love shows so shy? I am patrol. What? Why is this way blocked off? There's supposed to be stairs here leading up to the residential area. I swear, things get stranger here by the minute. Can't say I've seen your sword around here before. Where are you from, stranger? Ulda? Can't say I've ever heard of it. Those folks passing through here head from Sandor, Bastok, or Windurst. Considering the present state of Duono, though it seems strange to becoming a common occurrence. I'd be lying if I said I've heard of your homeland either, but that's not important right now. At times like this, we need to know who can be trusted. I mean, this almost kind of looks like a little solemn shade. Party looking dark samurai dragoon. Huh? Oh. Huh. Let's look around a little bit more. Looking the fool. I Chululu divining 5-card otherworther. Kuro Megavisit all revealed. I'm sure that people who've played 11 are pogging. I have no idea. I am not sitting back and playing another image. The doctor is... So it's Ueno. Press against the wall, but refuses to budge. Won't open, then I guess we won't be meeting Aldo. He's the head of Tin Shodo. When the world's in danger, he's always there to lend me a hand. Huh. And I can't meet him. I'm sure the two of you have gotten along famously. Unfortunately, we're on our own here. Whatever happening here, the people are just bewildered as we are. We should go back and find Bakul Jaja and see if he knows anything. Oh wait, there's a shade right here. Neptune Spire applicants invite our branch. Please, will issue membership. Return at last with hope I hope. Answers I hope. Wow. So we truly in this Ueno, as she says. But I've traveled all over Taral. I've never heard of a Ueno, Sandoria, or any of those other places. What an Altana's name is Taral. I thought all you Mamulja are from our... Trish, you're all right. And she has you to thank, I'm sure. Thanks for caring, I guess. And who are you exactly? He's the one that asked me to go look for you. I appreciate the concern, but I've never seen him before in my life. How could you say such a thing? Well, I mean, you do look like the sort I might know, but I'm drawing a blank. What was the name, mister? My name is... You must be the one who found Wound in the Sky Deep Snow. Well, we have to call you something. How about... Alzal? Vagabond in Mamuljaton. Though it might be closer to adventure in Thraces the Rosian. Nicely chosen, bro. It does have a rather nice ring to it. Alexal it is. So where are we exactly? Well, you know, at least a close approximation. Surely you remember this place, don't you? It does feel familiar. What's so special about this place anyways? And where does that damn shade get off to? Bah, none of this makes sense. My, what a vexing predicament. But you're dead. Hey, that's the one who put me under a spell, I'm sure of it. So the Bunewa's sycophant yet lives, so what are you doing here? Ah, yes, you found me in a journey's mood. I thought I might enlighten you as to the nature of this place. That is why you come, isn't it? The young lady is correct. This is the Grand Duchy of Ueno. So we're really on in Ueno, and yet something feels so off. Do you mind gobbling these nuts of my other accountism? I've never said this in the real one. I never said this is the real one. It's an imitation, or rather convincing one, I might add, which I created based upon visions of another world. You built this? I built this. That I did. While you and yours were holding the Dawn Service coordination, Zoralja and I ventured to the gate of the Golden City. Everything was proceeding as planned. The gate's key was in our possession, the power to reshape the world within our grasp. Or so I thought. In the eyes of the resilient sun, I was but a useless tool that could be cast aside. By all rights, I should have died when he struck me down, but once the chamber was empty, the gate still open, I saw my chance. What I found when I dragged myself across the threshold was emptiness, a space beyond time. It was there in this dark expanse I beheld another world. That world was called Vanadil. Wow, look at these places! What a load of rubbish. It's if anybody believes that everything and everyone here is little more than one of your toys. Yeah, it's this electro block. They're to stone. As I said, everything you see here is of my creation. Much like we fashioned a phantom of Gulu Jaja for the feet of the Brotherhood, I was able to use the ceremonial tools to breathe life into my visions of Vanadil. Under normal circumstances, my conjurings only have the strength for a brief clash. With that stone, however, my magics are capable of so much more. Isn't that what Joralja used to build his army? Electrope, he called it. Electrope, you say? If you know its name, then I trust you also know these stones are possessed of immense power. Power enough for my creation to persist as long as I please.
Now that I got the stream streak. Night Froggy the boy kisser OS frog.
I am not a boy kisser, I am not a frog, but congrats on your 3 streak. Fortunate that is that the world between world was filled with structures made from electrope, more than I can ever hope for. Wait, if everything we see here, everything we believe was from Vanadil is of your making, then am I... God, so that would mean I am as well. You? Yes, well, a trivial thread and taps in my grand design. And what a wondrous weave it will be, made possible by the endless possibilities gleaned in the Walk of Echo. The memories buried there, those remnants of echoes, will shape my dreams into reality. I once believed that dream lay in the resilient sun, but that bastard is dead to me. Well, he's also really dead, but so it's fine. By my hand, Terral have the greatest ruler in the world has ever known. I've made all admirable start, but my work is far from finished. Very well, I will very soon I will draw upon the echoes once more to summon the greatest beings of Vanadil, and their strength will be made one with this magnificent shade. The reason and resolve which built the nation of Tuliola matched with the uncompromising tyranny that commanded the Mamuljal at that world. Okay, fuck you, I'll fight you. Oh. That's the spirit. My preparations will take time, of course, but when I'm ready, you can be certain that I will call upon you to bear witness to my greatness. Sorelja, wait. Fuck. So, legitimately, all of the Vanadil stuff is just fake memories. Like, we've built Vanadil from Electrope based upon memories that the guy saw when traveling between the rifts. Damn it all. Just that I thought we couldn't be more complicated. Making sense of Alexandria was trouble enough, but now we have this Vanadil to deal with as well. I can only imagine how Prishanak Alexal must be feeling. What would you do when your very existence is called into question? Try as I might, I can recall nothing of my past to refute Soralja's claims. Prish, on the other hand, seems to know everything of her past and who she is. Yet, to be told the memories of your life are not your own, I can only imagine how much she must feel. Now's not the time to be disheartened, at least not here anyway. I wouldn't trust anything made by Soralja to be safe for long. Or to remain functional. Let's return to Mamuk while we still can. My mother will want to know what we've seen here. So the Mamulja have aliens? No. The Mamulja they're from here. It's just like those Mamulja. Wait. I mean, in a way, you could sit back and say that we were the aliens all along. The Alamals. It's not going to be just one cutscene. There's a cutscene here. Not a speaky because we can't have speak. There you are. I thought I should be the one to explain what happened out there in Yaktel. We saw yet another world. There's so many goddamn worlds out there. One time I saw a dog. And a guy named Clive. Not simply from another territory, but another world entirely. Ugh. That explains the much initial confusion between us. My apologies for any trouble I may have caused, and thank you for taking me in. Different worlds, yet we seem to have so much in common. Can I help but wonder what it links the two together? What indeed? You mistook us from a Mulja of your Vanadil when you first met us. May I ask what they're like? Nothing like you and yours, even if they do bear a striking resemblance. There was a time when all peoples of Vanadil, the Mamulja included, knew peace. But a tyrant possessed terrible power, claimed rulership over the Mamulja, and turned them against us before we realized that we were at war. I tell you something to our own. The rare few of us born with two heads grow to be immensely powerful.
I once saw a dog. Absolutely terrifying. But me. I fired lasers from my mouth for a few hours afterwards.
If you were that power was used to justify our preeminence over others. But that is not who we are anymore. We can do better than our forebears. We will be better. All of our hard work will be for nothing as Sorelja succeeds in seizing the throne. Well, you're not one for aid in stopping him, I'll promise you that. Oh, keen to lend a hand, are you? I don't need to know who I am to do the right thing. My blade is yours, and my honor as an adventurer of Vanadil. We will put an end to Sorelja's schemes. If she were here, I'm sure she... Right then. We can worry about whether or not I'm real another day. I'm not going to stand around and let this Sorelja piss all over the memories of my home. You can count me in too. I don't think you can forget about us. This all started in Yaktel, and we still have a duty to keep our forest safe. Sorelja left us without a trail to follow, but it's only a matter of time before he reveals himself to challenge Theresa once more. In 8 months. Hello, TK. If you be ready, you're to be ready, I think it's prudent the two of you will learn more of our world. An excellent idea, brother. We should start with Turliola and see our preparations while we're there. If you meet us at the Dirigible landing, we'll see Prish and Alexal to Turliola. Do I really have to take them around Turliola? Can they just go and explore for like 5 months by themselves? Ow! Pop my back. Those balloon-powered airships really are something. I didn't expect the flight to be so smooth. But this is Turliola. Oh, I forget. I couldn't help but notice that you seem to know about me. Is there anything else you remember? I'm afraid I don't, and you don't recognize me either. Perhaps we weren't acquaintances after all. What I know of you was likely overheard in a tavern somewhere, patrons sharing stories of your famed exploit. I see. Well, I'll leave it at that then. Now, where to begin? Tacos. Brother, would it not be wise to apprise the lens god of what happened, or would you prefer another stern lecture from the Vow of Reason? Oh, sooner rip off our tail. Fine. Could you keep them occupied while we see to the lens god, maybe to get them to eat or something? I know. Take it to Aunt Tills to sample her tacos. It all just comes back to tacos. Here, for that first meal of yours we spoiled. Just to be clear, we're not expecting you to earn your forgiveness. No amount of good deeds will ever undo our past, but there's always time to build a better future. You still release Valigamanda. When you get there, tell her we sent you. She'll see they're taken care of. They serve tacos? Oh, I can hardly wait. I ate tacos all the time back home. So I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take some more scenic route. Maybe something along the way to help with dog Alaxel's memory. Dog comes back to taco. They're like, here's your Taco Tuesday. Let's see. That's a wandering minstrel. Minstrel. Something else here too. What in Altana's name is that? Do people actually ride those things? Chocobos are the only beasts I've ever seen used for riding in Vanadil. If they have any, I'm sure I'd like to see them. Those creatures remind of the Chocobos in Vanadil. To say the inventors found them indispensable would be no exaggeration. From shore to shore, they were our faithful companions, wheresoever the roads might lead us. This ain't helping. They're not remembering shit. Oh, here we go. My home is surrounded by ocean too, you know. It's the most beautiful view on a clear day. Not without the occasional monster, though. It's nice to be able to walk around like this without your guard up all the time. I cannot say why, but I remember something looking out of the sand dunes. There's a man out at the docks who claimed he could teach me a new battle arts, but he only agreed to the condition that I retrieve him a damselfly worm, an apron, and a magic skull. I don't suppose you've met anyone on your travels who made such queer requests. No, that sounds more like a WoW thing. This one, the Marcus of Tuliolol. There's so many stands, I wouldn't know where to begin. It's enough to make my head spin. Some fruit would be sure at the spot right now. No, Prish, remember, you're about to eat tacos. I happened to spy a few goblins on the way to the market. I remember them living in major cities of Vanadil as well. Of course, there was no shortage of unscrupulous sort living in the wilds of Rel. They would gather in droves and give chase to adventurers, forcing anyone and everyone to retreat back to the safety of town.
Tacos.
Tacos. Taco. Taco. To Wednesday. This is a place. I can smell the savory meat already.
Costa 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 tacos.
Who call the echidna. And you must be on Till, but Cool Jaja recommended we sample your tacos, so we'll have 3 of your finest. The Cool Jaja sent you, did he? Take a seat and I'll be right over a tray of world famous fare. Wait, that does remind me, I do have a story. I got woken up way earlier today than I wanted to because of fucking Amber Alerts. Taco. Tacos at last, oh how I waited for the moment. Taco. I thought nothing could match the rich flavor of tacos back home, but the spicy season of this meat is something else. The real Prish will never have the tacos. The McMill's on Bakul Jaja, so don't hold back. Bankrupt him. Also, that's a burrito over there. Or maybe it's just a taco on its side. Which is taking the lead, but we won't be outdone, surely. Eat the taco. Stop talking about sampling tacos. No. You're going to... We are in Brazil. That means tacos. Ew, I can eat a bite. Thanks for treating us. No, it's Bakul Jaja was treating you. It was almost a taste of home. Have nausea. Seeing as we have a little extra time, care to hear more about Vanadil? Sure, I have no idea of anything in Vanadil. Please tell me on Final Fantasy XI. 20 years ago, the land was gripped by a terrible conflict, the Crystal War they called it. It wasn't long before my home, Tavnazia, was drawn into the struggle. During their assault on the peninsula, the Beastmen launched a weapon so powerful it sundered the land connecting us to the mainland. Those who survived fled to Tavnazian's safe home. It wasn't much, but we were able to piece together a modest living down in those caves. Sorry, I'm spoiling the mood, aren't I? No, you're just spoiling the video game. In adventures too, aren't you? Have you tales of daring that you can share with us? So one time, they made me make tacos. It took 2 hours to learn about tacos from cat people. Traveling to other worlds and saving this one from the very embodiment of despair? Wait, really? You're not just an adventurer, you're a goddamn living legend. A hero and a living legend. Sorry for the wait.
Hey player, it's me. Square. Remember this game? From the PS2? Yeah, we want you to play that now. Come on. Play it. It's not like you didn't play other garbage we've made like Dirge of Cerberus recently.
Hey. I've heard good things about 11. It lasted for like 10 years before they stopped doing updates. But like there's so much content that I don't want to dive headfirst into that. There was so much surprise at Lenska of, well, you know, that Sorelja was behind the stolen relics and the silence of Gulu Jaja was understandably difficult for them to hear. And yet there are others enticed by the rumors of a strange portal in the woods. I've found some foolhardy treasure seekers have gone off looking for it. A dangerous thought, knowing Sorelja can show up at any time with more of those echoes. Which is why I'm going back to Ueno and make sure that people stay out of there. If you're going, we're going to, we'll be sitting and waiting around. Actually, man, it took us such a quick time going into the dungeon that I didn't think there was going to be so much, you know, doing after. Yeah, people still play it. I know that much, but how many quests? Okay, I guess this is the last one. Whenever we had time to show you more of Turliola, but it came for anyone to run into Ueno. Then let's make case to Yaktel. Wait, is it? It's probably closer to go to Ikabrax. I guess. See, like, I can understand that because of how that fucking game operates, in a way where it's like, it's a menu game, right? Like what is it? What's the joke? Every game is either menus or parkour. Final Fantasy XI is a game of menus. This is a game of, well, I guess parkour. Because you do a lot. Like Mario's parkour. StarCraft is menus. Okay, that almost makes me want to go look up the fucking meme, because I kind of forget what was the one that's like, oh, despite looking like parkour, actually this game is menus. I can only speak to myself, but the idea of running headlong through a mysterious rift to God's nowhere and such a treasure seems absurd. Kural has no such legends like the City of Gold to inspire would-be treasure seekers. No risk too great if they believe the dreams can be realized. Efforts best spent on a more honest living, I say. Walking a noble path like your brother. Like you, brother. In any case, we'll find him there. We have to get him out quickly. When I jumped to that rift, I was expecting a dungeon or maybe a labyrinth, not whatever this is. Get out. It's dangerous. I need to leave. Don't make me laugh. Not long ago, I heard someone crowing in the streets about some rare stone they found. Something like that could be worth a fortune. I'm not going anywhere if this righteous lying around to be taken. Magic map adventures. Welcome. Andalo help. What does this thing say? Welcome, Chamber of Commerce. We assist job, labor. What if one of those wish out things decides to gobble you up? Gobble a gobble. I realize how preposterous it seems, but none of this is real. I'm a Mulja. My name is Saralja that created this place.
We fought a bird girl that was fueled by teen angst.
Hold on. I want to double check something. Is that what update is that for? So recently 2-Ship 2 Harkinian updated like a patch. It added a bunch of quality of life features, but okay, this is a bug fix patch. Okay. I was like, I just saw a notification go across my phone. I'm like, oh wait, that's the 2-Ship. Did they add something else? I'm like, no, that's just bug fixes. Never seen a city like this in Tyrol before. Dangerous, you say? Perhaps I should hold off on surveying further then. What a shame. I have upon a very curious stone I hope to take with me, but it was stolen by some Tanawatan brute. Without the value of the stone, I can't say it's worth giving chase, but he ran off south if you mean to go after them. I'll be leaving now. If it's truly dangerous to say, you'll be leaving soon as well. Oh shit, oh shit. Have I rolled with diabetes? We don't mean to threaten you, but you need to leave at once. This place is more dangerous than it looks. But yeah, they added a whole bunch of quality of life features to the 2-Ship 2 Harkinian, which is a Majora's Mask PC port. Certain things like skipping the opening. They've added technically customizable item tracker. What was it? I need to go. Do I still have that page open? Because I can go and look at the release. What was it? Modernized menu where you can hit the escape button instead of having hit F1. A mirror mode, a mode that time only moves when you move. First person aiming with gyro, persistent bunny mask, faster song playback, skip magical arrow equipment, min-max shortcuts for the banker, instant put away, faster Deku flower launching, 3D items, owl wharfs and pause menu, pause time in temples and dungeons, instant recall for Zora. You can customize Zora egg count, which means instead of finding 7 eggs, you only need to find 1. Keep the express mail within the same cycle, where you don't have to pick and choose between giving it to Mama and giving it to the postman. Always receive the Crimea hug cutscene after completing the milk run. Skip Scarecrow song, there's some tweaks. It's nice. It's really nice. But I'm still waiting for the randomizer, and that doesn't even seem to be coming yet. Not even in the next patch, because right now the next patch seems to be mostly customizable music. The game looking for some fancy trickings too. Well, feature eyes on this. Yeah, this is Electro. We spoke with anyone who would listen, though a few were too stubborn to heed our warnings. A block of raw Electro? But how? I'll take it you're the one who found this. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave with that stone. It's too dangerous. What? You expect me just to hand it over? Bah, this isn't Tuliolol. You have no authority here. I found it, but I'm keeping it. This is for your own good. Put the stone down and walk away, or else. Careful, brother. Lay a hand on him and the vow resolve will never slip to hear the end of it. Oh, in her death said it is. Fine, you come here to make your fortune, yes? Then let me pay you for it. That would certainly save me the trouble of finding a suitable buyer, but I don't expect me to let it go for cheap. Cutting him over here, you're selling the artifact you found in the ruins? Whatever this gentleman is willing to pay, I assure you I can pay more. Great, just what we need. What do you suppose we do now? Pulling the circumstances surrounding this place will likely take more time than we can afford. Ah, of course. The auction house. Why not hold an auction for the stone? An auction, that will simplify matters. It would save you the trouble of bargaining with all the interested parties separately and incentivize them to pay you handsomely, lest they be outbidded. Fine by me, but I'll only accept payment in guild. The money's to be taking me overseas, where I can finally live the life I've always wanted. Oh my god. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finders. Do you want to bid? If I may have you opening bids. Can you handle the bidding? We don't have much experience with auction. We do have coin that you can use, around 1 million guilds saved up or work with Landsguard. Hopefully that'll be enough. Upon speaking with the Fletcher, the auction will begin. You may also first speak with the other prospective buyers to receive hints regarding their potential bids. $4 months will leave me in my stock a few past minutes. A good thing I did. 1,500,000 guild and was forced to spend half of it in preparations for this expedition. So he has about 700 or 750,000. I have no time to back and forth bargain on, so all I need is one bid to rend the stone. I wish I had money to join. Seemed like fun. Well, it's imperative that we cover the electro. I won't do show your hand too early. Better conservative a bit, staying just ahead of competition. We're 1 million guild all told, but I'm trusting you won't need to spend all of it. So what's my offer? Auction has begun. Outbid your competitors with electro while conserving your capital. How much would I start with? Do I get to customize the amount? 1 million gil. As I'll start with 400,000. I was hoping to keep at least half my savings, but we have to bid more. Okay. 600,000. How's anyone compete with that? One out of the running. Good. Then I'll bid 700,000. Only one left now, but I don't think you give up without a fight. 1 million gil. I want to do it. Just because I want to fuck over Bakul Jaja. $1 million gil. What? This game is putting you to sleep. We brought you tacos. Yeah. My savings. Did you really have to spend all of it? I foresee many nights of plain tortillas in our future, brother. You released Valigamanda on, like, the people. I'm sorry. This is your punishment. I am going to spend all the expansion as much as I can to fuck over Bakul Jaja. Now let's have a look at that electro. God, this presence, it feels familiar. The Shadow Lord. There's no mistaking that deep, bitter malice. This stone must have served as the heart of the Shadow Lord's echo. He was the being of pure hatred, responsible for bringing about the Crystal War. It was part of the company that would eventually bring his reign of terror to an end. You helped defeat the Shadow Lord. Meaning Alaxel must have been there with her, but I don't remember ever hearing. In any case, I will hold on to the Electro. We should hurry back and speak with the Lance Guard. Excuse me, but were you speaking of the Shadow Lord just now? If there's more you wish to know, perhaps I can help. I heard a great many tales from friends of the bar to freaking taverns here in Juno. Or you know. I've been waiting over yonder near a fountain for my companions to arrive, but you're welcome to speak to me until they do. A most welcome offer, though there's much to be said of a first-hand encounter with the echo in question. Perhaps we can visit these tales another time after we made certain no more treasure hunters can readily gain entry. Let's return to Tuliolal and speak to Lansguard. Thrice to come and meet us at Blight Plume Port. Yeah, but what if I just do that now? What if I just talk? If there's any burning question about this place or anything in Vanadil, let's be happy to answer them. Okay, what about yourself? No adventure in particular renown, if that's what you're expecting, just a man to come from Bastok looking to see more of the world. While lacking fame, I'm making for in the strength of numbers. I have no shortage of friends willing to accompany me in pursuit of riches should I reach out via Link Pearl. Beyond my wares proof of our accomplishments, salvaged from the depths of the Alzadal's undersea ruins. That said, I treasure my time with them more than any trinket or babble, but we've unearthed our travels to get, or babble we've unearthed on the travels together. You understand, surely? What is Fafnir? The great dragon that slumbers in the depths of the Beyond Tree? Yes, I know of it. That's as anyone who dare venture into Zeta. Stories of the great hero who did battle with a dragon. Their harrowing encounter concluded with a strike at the heart with a fatal blade, Riddil. If only they hadn't missed their mark. The blade is said to remain nestled in the beast's bosom, even to this day. To survive such a blow and to live all these years bespeaks the strength the struggle to imagine. And yet, the tales of its might have not been deterred the brave and foolhardy to venturing into the tree. Hopeful that they can slay Fafnir and claim his spoils. Few are to reach the dragon's eyrie and live to tell the tale. What about the archangels? I've heard stories of 5 warriors clad in black. If fates are kind, I will never have the poor fortune of crossing paths with them. They were not born but forged from crystal, assuming the legends are true. The dawn goddess Altana wept 5 tears that gave birth to 5 races: Hume, Elven, Taru, Mithra, and Galka. The archangels are said to be the embodiment of their sins. Apathy, arrogance, cowardice, envy, rage, the darkness that lurks within us all. No one is certain why they were created. The prevailing theory is that they serve as guardians of some sort of ancient paradise. What about the Shadow Lord? The great darkness of the Northlands, hatred made manifest. There is not a soul in all of Vanadil who doesn't know of the Shadow Lord. His sole desire was to bring about the extinctions of Altana's children, and so he rallied together the Beastmen, inciting what will become known as the Crystal War. The Beastmen's assault was merciless, and it was not long before Bastok, Sandoria, and Rindras were brought to their knees. It was only after Archduke...
How is the lore of FF14 going?
We're not learning about the lore of FF14, we're learning about the lore of FF11. It was only after Archduke Kamlanat convinced him to join forces with the Grand Duchy of Dueno that they gained the momentum needed to push back. United as the alliance of Altana, they would eventually drive the Beastmen back from their lands, and soon find themselves going out on the offensive in Zakabard. The alliance proved victorious in the end, but not without a great many sacrifices. Peace had been restored to Vanadil. For a time, at least, the Shadow Lord was somehow resurrected 20 years later. But thankfully, he was slain just before the Beastmen could be emboldened to take arms a second time. There is much speculation as to his origins. Most believe he was once a Galka, if you can believe it. I mean, he looks like it. He was betrayed by one of his companions, mortally wounded and left to die. A dear friend of his was also said to have been cut down in the altercation. He could succumb to his wounds, but his rage and despair would remain, giving life to the Shadow Lord. If what you say is true, and he has returned once more, perhaps the flames of his hatred can never truly be extinguished. Okay. I have learned all I want about the Final Fantasy XI and those bosses that we fought. Oh god, fucking AMD updater. Go away. Welcome in, Bruce. Once again, we're left with nothing but time on our hands until Sorrel just shows himself. I suppose there's no shortage of work to be done if we ask the Lance Guard. You may be better served exploring Tural, familiar yourself with the land. I wouldn't do yourself to get lost when you need it most. An honest to God's adventure, what a great idea! Except, I don't want to go on anything. You come with me, Axel, and don't you dare say you're not interested. Any self-respecting adventurer would jump at a chance like this. I'll deny the suggestion piques my interest. We warned you though, now the wilds of Tural, which are rife with danger, is no place for the unprepared. I welcome the challenge, ha 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 ha. I can hardly count the number of times Vanadil has been visited by some world-ending calamity. No matter how dire things it may have seemed, we've always found a way through, together. This will be no different, I'm sure of it. There's nothing we can't do as long as we have each other. The band of adventurers barely met, united by the face of great peril, just like old times. Adventure is always so sentimental. It's a terrible thing. Here he is. The moment we learn anything about Sorrel's movements, I have asked him to contact you. It will happen in 8 months. Alright, after this, there's only one other thing that I could potentially do. Hopefully it's quick, because it's only one quest. Meanwhile, in the Echo of Tulia... soon we will slaughter them all. Is that not so, Saralja? Soon, my dawn servant, very soon. Then there shall be none to stop you from taking your rightful place on the throne. How fortunate that he lacks the wisdom of the true thought. But if you were made fit to rule, I must choose from echoes carefully. The Shadow Lord sealed promise, but Vanadil is such a land of rich history. I need to settle for those who are but a blink in the eye of the annals of history. With the strength of the ancients, I will bring Tural, no, the whole world to its knees. What does that mean? I don't know. I never played 11. What if, like, one of the echoes was like an adventurer, the adventurer? Or... Okay, I'm going to take a wild stab as to where the pandemonium thing is. It might be there. I think it's there. Nemiji, yeah.
What's the story with Final Fantasies 11 through 14?
Huh?
12 and 14 were
11
right,
and 14.
and 15 exists. I think.
11 and 14 are the MMOs. 12 is a PS2 game. It's all right, I guess. I enjoy it. I think this research, I know we got most routine. Wait. Recount Tales of the Abyss and the 13 is a 7th gen game. It is kind of also weird. I don't like it. It is very, 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 very linear. It has a awful battle system that basically just ends up like you're mashing one button over and over. Well, add MMO quality. May I have a moment? Would like to be a kind of like to hear the story of your battles in Bissos and Tartara. While I have no difficulty producing reports for forum in general, the summation of events I need to help for final details for the record unit. For record, you say, how come? Oh wait, is this the thing or? They deny an intellect's sake, recounting Professor Claudia's research. Yeah, I think this was just to unlock stuff that I didn't unlock. So this ain't it. Maybe, yeah, this is a savage. I just never unlocked savages. No, I'll do that.
Final Fantasy XIII-B is a 2009 role-playing video game developed and published by Square Enix for the PlayStation
that is,
3
sure
and
is
Xbox
the
360
fucking Wikipedia
consoles
article.
and later for Windows in 2014. Released in Japan in December 2009 and international in March 2010, it is the 13th title in the mainline Final Fantasy series. The game includes fast-paced combat, a new system for the series for determining which abilities are developed for the characters called Crystarium, and a customizable paradigm system.
The Crystarium system is not like something new. It's a fucking goddamn like, maybe it's in the, you know what? I know where it'll probably be. It'll probably also be in. No, wait, not Elpis. It's just like a version of the sphere grid that's very, very linear. And like they gate you until you beat certain chapters, but by the time you get to the end of the chapter, you've already unlocked everything off of that portion of the sphere grid. So okay, where the fuck is this goddamn? Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. Where is this Pandemonia epilogue? And yeah. Quest. Old Charlian. I maybe if I don't have this, then I'm just gonna call it because I don't. Affable researcher, 11 at 10.6. 10.6. So 11. A present from the present? Okay, yeah. Oh, you get a wine with Themis. Hey, Miss B Pizza, why you look exactly like Professor Claudian described. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm the professor's new assistant, you see. His stories of your foray into Pandemonium has been endless well of knowledge and entertainment. In fact, a small matter has arisen in regards to the facility he wishes to discuss with you, and thus seeking you out. He asks you to stop by Aporia at your earliest convenience. Literally, go here and then go to Aporia. But yeah, it's Final Fantasy 13, and I'm just talking about 13, not 13.2 or Lightning Returns. Has a few problems, and a lot of it kind of comes down to by the end of the game you are doing the exact same thing over and over again, where you're just mashing the auto battle button, because the way I ended up beating all of it was you start the battle off, you switch to a different what's it called, the paradigm. You switch to a new paradigm, specifically the one where it buffs and debuffs like people, your party, and the enemies. And then you basically switch to tank and DPS. Sometimes you switch to tanks, a DPS, and healer. Then when the thing gets staggered, you switch to just pure DPS and you repeat. It's like the reminisce. It serves as both if I cut it quick. I asked you to discuss matter concerning Acrothonius, whom I'm sure you remember. I certainly do, for his memories remind me still. Every so often, my mind's eye glimpses a grim spectacle of the final days, though there are still visions of a simpler time. And when I saw a warder under siege by colleagues, they demanded to know why a titan Acrothonius was running amok in the halls of Pandemonium. Upon hearing that a mammoth was created out of profound admiration, my past self only gave a rueful smile. Then Themis would have been a far superior choice of subject. Alas, I suppose you never see that man. And inadvertently revealing deflection, as we believe, as Themis' duties as emissary kept them away from Pandemonium, Acrothonius doubtlessly grew to miss his dear friend. We know that Themis looked like, so we thought, why not make a mammoth here and send it as a gift? We employed a local artisan to take care of the first step. The resulting work is masterful indeed. So you're the only one among us who can return to Pandemonium. Might I ask you to deliver this to Acrothonius? Yeah. You don't think you want a doll that looks like me too? The discretionary portion of our funds only extends so far. Alas, though, he might as well. As I recall more of memory, I noticed that he seldom expresses his own desires. Perhaps his unspoken rule in the society of the ancient. Nevertheless, I would like to very much do something for him. What kindness, at least, we owe him. So this is bring the mammoth, and then we reminisce about the raid that we did like over a year ago. So Elpis, I think it's this center one. Okay, all guys. Or is it much? I guess this was like the club. Oh, that does not teleport. Oh, hey, it's hegemony. That fucking thing. A return to us so soon, not as a miss, I hope. Here for delivery. A gift for Erithonius, you say. A man could demand is such a demand. People expect great things of him now, greater than he's prepared for, by his estimation. Thus, he is the very moment studying the words of La Habrea. Under his father's tutelage, he hopes to gain further mastery over the creations here. They might one day become a keyword himself. Probably not. He probably won't. Although Master La Habrea's harsh methods have more than once driven him to the verge of surrender, his determination to prove himself always drags him back from the brink. He'll keep at it. You speak as he already seen it come to pass, though he would doubtless find it encouraging. I wonder if he would rather your reunion occur after he comes into his own. That said, I understand why you wish to be there when he sees your little Themis Silicrum. Would that I could witness his reaction myself. Keyword hegemony. We received word from Ekathonius. He said he'll be returning. His message well received, yes. I see this in a tidy salute. When he arrives, can you tell him send to me here? Say that is something I would like to show him. I want you to choose a suitably dark place which is an eavesdrop on conversation. When the moment is right, send the puppet this way. Then we'll be able to preview his reaction, even if it remain detected, which will subterfuge. Okay. I really don't. Hide so that we can send out the fucking mammoth. Master Librarian has not softened. You done well to endure his methods. I feel like he's becoming more difficult. Were I not recently made privy to his true nature, I might have been in hope of him moments. Such is the way of nurturing your talents. I know he still aggravates me, but I've come to see that even our quarrels are means to know him better. As a father and as one as a 14, both. Oh yes, I called you here because I have something to show you. Egads. Themis, why are you so small? Another puppet, but I see, but who managed to render such a striking likeness? They asked me not to divulge their identity. I can only say they have your best interests at heart. How curious and think of such a gift arrived soon after I met with the man himself. I happened to run into him in the words of La Habrea. It was my first time speaking with him in the capacity as Litivus, but he was friendly as ever. He told me yet more beleaguered plants from the world of Halamrut, which have escaped and taken root in the region designated for Logarith creations, making proper assessments quite impossible. Themis was called upon to judge whether or not switching testing grounds to inconvenience or uproot the unwelcome creation. Soon after returning from Pandemonium, he said he finds such minor squabbles a welcome change. And of course, we spoke of Theresa. Naturally, people we can ask your admirer to make a likeness of her as well. I must have liked that. I don't believe it will suit her. Unlike Themis and I, Theresa is bound to her own small domain. I think she rather belongs to the entire star. To keep her, or even an imitation, confined here would feel wrong. They sent them as both dear friends. I need tangible proof to be able to certain of our bonds. Though I admit that it would be nice to have a reminder, at least one of them. Glad to hear it. But I want a mammoth of myself. Now, I believe you had duties returned to you. If you wouldn't mind fetching those reports from Perlalala for new creation. A little Themis here will come with me. I still don't know where the hell this fucking thing is. Like, where the hell does pandemonium actually exists in, like, the real... Or, like, the world sundered. If it's, like, under the ocean or something. That turns out well. Wouldn't you say he has a new companion? You witness his joy. We owe you a great debt. And now I get my Themis. Oh. Just memos in his hands. Yep. I knew I would count on you. We commissioned 2 mammoths, so you get 1. And a new chapter, new game plus. And let's see. Where demons abide. The Grand Duchy and the Rhine up them. And then I need to use this coin as soon as I get enough to buy a chess piece. Because my goal between now and the next time I play this game is to get Paladin. Oh god. I need to get Paladin to 715. That way I can do the next dungeon or next raid. Anyways, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero tomorrow. And that'll be it for the week. Damn, I actually have to make the schedule for next week, don't I? Fuck. I need to remember to do that tonight. Who is live on the Twitch? The twitching cock that is Twitch. Lulu. I know, I was looking around. I'm writing Lulu to force them to well, actually no, usually she stops streaming at 1, but also she probably needs help because she's playing fucking Survivor, and that's always a pain in the ass. But I'm not gonna help her because I don't have access to PSN right now. Fuck it. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out tonight. Stay safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Have a good night.